Coinbase, besides being a centralized exchange, what else do we not like about Coinbase? That they charge a stupid amount of fees to put your money in there. I just transferred in some money and they charged me well over $100 in fees, and it takes 2 weeks for them to steal your money and use it how they want to use it before you are allowed to use it. So not only do they charge stupid fees, but they to put your money on their fucking platform, they charge you these fees, but they also steal your money for 2 weeks, right? So that you can't touch it and you can't take it off the exchange. What if there was another way where the fees were a fraction, less than $1, and not only have fees that were virtually nothing, or less than $1, right? But also, you didn't have to wait 2 effing weeks for you to be able to access your own money. Well, check this out. We have this TrueUSD, super interesting protocol, and I just went through and to start up an account on here so that I can actually do this. Super excited. I wanted to share this with you guys. But first, if this is your first time here, what's Gucci? My name is Sam, and for those of you who are returning, it is great to see you back here again. Thank you. Now, if you'd like to support the channel, check out the links down below. Got some cool stuff. We got some triggered stuff. Also have some new triggered products launching probably in the next 10 days or so. So check over there often if you like that kind of thing. Or on Instagram, all that kind of stuff as well. This is a white paper that was on a product that had already been launched. It was updated, right? So this came out 2 years ago or 3 years ago on Trusttoken. I think it's what it's called. Trusttoken is their website. This is what their protocol is. They've got multiple different pieces, right? They've got the TrueFX, a stablecoin basket built on 5 different stablecoins. We're fully transparent, uncollateralized lending, right? So they have lending on here too, and they also have fully backed stablecoins. If you remember, not too long ago, there was a stablecoin that had a market cap of around $40 billion. Terra Luna, right? With UST and Terra Luna token had a combined market cap of around $40 billion. You know how much that is now today? Boom! About 0. If you guessed 0, that would be correct. So, not only are they providing a 100% collateralized stablecoin, through the mechanism of what they do, this is super interesting. So I couldn't even get the full picture by trying to go through and do this, so I just set up the account to start the process. But they go on to say that there's 4 different ways to actually do a stablecoin. You have the algorithmic way of doing it. So this is going to be something like liquid loans that's going to be launching, or liquidity that has already launched on Ethereum. Something similar to there's USD, LUSD on Ethereum for liquidity, right? You can look into them to understand how that works. Commodity collateralized. So this would be something like gold backed stablecoins. I don't know of any. We have the ruble, right? The Russian ruble is backed by gold now. So we have that, right? It's more valuable than the dollar, in my opinion. At least it has something backing it. And then we have cryptocurrency collateralized. So what is this? This is somebody like DAI. DAI is the MakerDAO stablecoin that is backed up by a basket of cryptocurrencies. Then we have fiat collateralized. So things, I believe, USDC and Tether are partially backed by fiat whether it's not necessarily all fiat, it might be like short-term securities or derivatives or things like that, but that's what they have. So what they did, and this is a super interesting at least they lay out here in the paper. I haven't fully dove into this because you can set it up as a business or as an individual. I just did the individual to start with. Once you go through their KYC, so this is not a decentralized protocol, but then again, we're also comparing it to this shit, right? Coinbase is not a decentralized protocol that steals your money for multiple weeks and charges you stupid fees just to use their platform, right? And then when I take my money off of here, I think they can also charge me a fee to do that as well. Okay, so fiat collateralized stablecoin. How does this work? Now, from my understanding, so this is for the individual account here, right? And I got to set the wallet. My account is supposed to get approved here. Well, what they mention is a couple different trusts are basically going to be working with them. So you can put the money goes in through a intermediary, like a trust. So you have a fiduciary. Which means that you can sue them, right? Like when a person who's getting paid to do something has a fiduciary responsibility, that is, in the legal sense, fiduciary responsibility is held to a higher standard, right, than if you don't have a fiduciary responsibility. So being a trustee as a fiduciary responsibility, which means from a legal standpoint, it's a higher liability to be a fiduciary, because then you are the term or the definition of fiduciary is, if I was your fiduciary from a financial perspective, then I have to make financial decisions that are in your best interest. And if they're not in your best interest, then you can sue me and you can win that because I'm making those decisions that are in my best interest, not your best interest. But this has been around since 2018. Right, they launched in 2017 as a business, and then they came to market in early 2018. Right, so this is 4 years. In a bear market, they're still here. Right, we have things like Celsius, BlockFi. We just had one, Voyager, declare bankruptcy today, June 6th or July 6th. Right, a lot of these other protocols are just dying. Right, but this one is surviving. Right, and it's because they're all completely backed by currency. So what they mention is that through here, if I want to mint TrueUSD, right, and you can even probably find it should be on the Uniswap protocol, right? So let's pull this up real quick and double check this. Okay, so say if we had one Ethereum and we wanted to switch this to this TUSD. Here it is. Yes. So it is available. So it should say $1,100, right? $1,150, right? So you could switch. You can trade with this on Uniswap. It's also on Binance or like PancakeSwap, I believe. So how it works is I transfer money in to this, which is going to be a wire. So a wire costs money, but say if instead of getting charged, I think it was charged probably around $170, which is between $150 and $200, and to transfer money into Coinbase. Now, when I transfer this in, I'm going to have to pay. My bank charges me a fee to do this, to put money through here. So it's probably going to be like $25 to $50 to do this. Once it is in here, I am able to mint this TUSD, and I can mint this, and this is where it's like less than $1 to do this, and I can mint this and have it in my wallet like that. Awesome. There's also a business option, so you still have to go through your KYC, right? It's just like fucking Coinbase, your social security number, your name, your phone number, your address, all that garbage, right? Once you put this in here, these are fully redeemable. So now, if I want to take money out of this protocol, I can go to Uniswap. I can purchase, say I have Ethereum, right, and I want to get the TUSD, and I say if I need, 10 grand, right? So I need 10 grand or 11 grand, right? Let's do 9.2 or something. So I need about 10 grand worth of US dollars. So what I do is I go take 9.2 Ethereum and I trade that for TUSD. Now I have that in my Ethereum wallet. I come over here to this protocol and I press the redeem button here, right? And if you go through here, it says how to redeem. Add the bank account where you wish to receive the funds. Send TrueUSD to your redemption, which would be through here, right? Redemption address using the provided instructions, right? So once you click on this, it comes with these instructions here. Then there's also FAQ here. My account is still not verified, right? To do this, so I can't actually do this yet. And then third is USD will be deposited into your bank account. Again, super cheap. They don't steal your money like Coinbase does for multiple weeks. I am very excited about this protocol that also in their white paper mention how they would like to do this for real estate. Oh my goodness, this would be awesome. Think about utilizing this for your business. You could utilize this to access money in your business much faster in crypto. I think this is amazing. You can put money in faster and cheaper and take money out much faster and cheaper. Holy shit. Now to mint this, right? Let's go through the instructions here. How to mint TUSD. Enter your wallet address. Cool. And I could connect my wallet, but obviously I need to verify. You just press ERC20. There's also, if you are using Tron, Avalanche, or Binance, they're on all the main exchanges. So you would set ERC, you put in your wallet address, and then we'd be like, yo, Sam is awesome, right? That's the nickname. Boom, and we got that set up. And that is incredible. Once that's set up, wire funds from my bank account using the wiring instructions provided. TUSD will be sent to my wallet, which is awesome. This is incredible. So once this is done, though, right, then it all goes away. Like I don't have to go back and like take the money out or anything. It's just now in a fiduciary that manages this TUSD. You can also do this with the pound or the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, or I think this is the Korean currency. I don't know, kron or whatever currency that they use over there. But super interesting, just as a little bit extra here. Check this out. This is on Nomics. This is True GBP, right? That's a British pound. 1 US dollar equals 79 cents. But if you look over here, 1 US dollar equals 84 cents. Right, so this is in the traditional legacy land, and this is in the crypto land. So what somebody could potentially do is take, say, $10,000 and convert this. Right, you take $10,000. You're going to go through this right here, but you're going to do British pounds now. You take your $10,000 and you convert this, and this is just thinking on my feet. I'm not going to actually recommend anybody do any of this shit, right? But multiply this times 0.791079 like this, right? So now you have 7,900 pounds. Then, if there was a good, a company that would allow you to do this, the reason this is probably not even is just because of this, because the intermediaries charging fees. But then you could go technically sell this at that rate of 84 cents, right? So then you could take this divided by 0.84 and or something like that. But basically you get the net of 5 cents, but there's probably a 5-cent transaction fee to actually go through and do this. So you can't actually let's try this again. I feel like I'm fucking something up. So we have 10,000 divided by 0.790798. That's not right. I think it's multiplication, right? 10,000. You can let me know down below in the comments how badly I am messing this up. And a lot of people would love to tell you when you do that. Okay, so now we're going to be over here. Actually, my bad. We're going in the wrong direction. So we're going to multiply this times 1.19. So we're going to have the ratio back. So you can't actually take advantage of this. My bad. Just thinking on my feet. I thought this would be kind of interesting. But this is definitely very interesting. So if you are fed up with these guys and you are wanting to get access to your money and you want access to your money a lot faster, I'm going to be using this company here. I'll test it out, and maybe I'll do a future video here on how it's actually working. I appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Check out the links down below or the other YouTube channels.